Okay, let's talk about carbohydrates. What are carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are another macronutrient. Similar to proteins and fats, they are also an energy source that your body can use to consume and actually use it as energy. Now, when it comes to the breakdown of carbohydrates, what it does is that it breaks down into glucose and it goes into the bloodstream. It's actually our body's most preferred form of energy. So therefore, when it comes to physical activity or doing your day-to-day doings, it gives you enough energy to last throughout the day. Now, there's two forms of carbohydrates. Now, we've got our natural sources of carbohydrates, which we can easily find in fruits, vegetables, fiber, and also dairy products. And then a lot of people have this misconception that there's also bad carbohydrates, which are obviously your refined carbohydrates. Let it be your sugars, your sweets, and anything else in between. Now again, these are not bad carbohydrates. It's the similar thing when it comes to protein. Every single form of food has proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. However, certain items have a little bit more nutritional value in terms of your vitamins and minerals than other forms. Again, as long as we're focusing on within the calorie range, that's all that matters. But when it comes to food choices and your carbohydrate sources, it's always good to go for something that is a little bit more natural, such as your fruit, your veg, and your fiber meals and your dairy products. And then when it comes to the amount of carbohydrates you should be consuming, that again will be also worked out for myself. Now, your carbohydrate source will always be slightly higher than what your protein and your fats will be. Reason being is that we need more of them in our system to allow us to do our day-to-day. So don't necessarily look at it more as bad, because carbohydrates do not make you fat. That is one of the biggest misconceptions and the biggest lie that the industry actually tries to tell us. Carbohydrates is essentially a form of energy. This allows us to do what we need to do on the day-to-day.